Hello, my name is Chelsea and I'm going to be guiding a garden camp this June with Steamboat Creates. I thought since we're all spending a lot of time at home, I can share with you a way to have fun growing things with items found around the house. So today we are going to learn a way to watch a seed germinate or sprout. It's what happens when a plant goes from seed to a baby plant. And we can see this live in action. So a lot of times this happens underneath the ground or in dirt and we can't see it. But there's a way that you can watch it happen. So I'm going to go over some materials you'll need. So the first one is some paper towels. The second one is a clear glass jar with a lid, or if you don't have a jar, you can use any other clear container. This had like banana chips in it or something. If you have a clear plastic cup, you could do that as well. We will also need like a piece of construction paper, or I'm going to use a piece of cardboard box because that's what I had laying around the house. So your cardboard box, you want to fit in between the top lip of the jar and the bottom. And next, and most importantly, we're going to need some seeds. So where do we find seeds? In our kitchen, in our cabinet. I used black beans. They worked really well. Any dried bean will work. Lima beans are great because they're larger, and the larger the bean, the more of the plant pieces you're going to be able to see and identify. Today I'll be using fava beans because they are really large beans and I think it's going to be perfect. So let's go over what we need to do. So we're going to take our paper towels. I have the little ones. I'm going to take about 6 of these and I'm going to fold them the width of the little paper towel. All right, like so. And then we're going to loosely roll it up. We want to keep some room in the center, but we want it small enough so it will go down into our jar. So I rolled mine up and now I'm going to put it down into the jar. And when I do that, I'm just gonna like open it up a little bit so it's loose, you see, so it makes like a circle and you have a hole in the center. So now we're going to take our more strong piece of construction paper or cardboard or whatever you see fit that will work for you. And we're going to roll that up as well. This is going to roll a little tighter because we want it to fit down in here. So I'm going to pop this down in here and make sure it goes all the way down to the bottom. And then I'm going to just use my fingers to kind of like make sure it opens up inside. So now you see that it's pressing the paper towel against the glass, and this is going to be our viewing area. So, oh, one more thing I might have failed to mention, we might need some tweezers, or you can use your fingers. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to take my paper towel and I'm just going to move it back a little bit like so I can get my beans in there. So I'm going to take my fava bean and I'm not going to put it all the way down. I'm going to lean it back a little bit. You don't want it all the way down because we're going to add water. And there's going to be about 1 inch of water at the bottom and you don't want your bean completely in the water. But you want it far down enough because it's going to sprout. And when it sprouts, it's going to sprout up. So you want it to have some room so you can see those parts of the plant. So you can put it about like this, maybe a little lower. And you're going to want to add more beans right next to each other, not on top of each other because they're going to grow up and down, hopefully. So then you'll add 3 more. Or 2 more, however many you want to add. And then we're going to take our water and we're going to add about 1 inch of water on the bottom. And our paper towel is going to soak that up. See, there's 1 inch of water? But if you're like me and you're like, I really want to make sure that that's going to get wet, I get a little crazy and I put just a little bit of water around the edge to make sure that it's all wet. All right, so now we have a nice moist environment for our seed to sprout. So we're going to put this lid on really lightly. Plants need oxygen, so don't close it tight. And we're going to find a dark, warm and dry place for this to go. I put mine in the cabinet. So you want to check this daily. My bean sprouted in 1 day. And you want to make sure that the water level's okay. So if you open your cabinet and you see that like there's no more water, you want to add some. So I'll show you what happened with my black beans. They grew clear out the jar. So this was planted 10 days ago. If you look close, you can see the seed coat. You can see the roots coming out. This sprouted up, and this little piece is actually called a cotyledon. And here are our first leaves. So I hope you are excited about your little experiment, and all goes well. Please feel free to add some pictures or any questions or comments beneath this video. We'd love to hear from you, and good luck.